this is how we do it. And this is how we do it. On the Donna Smith Show. On the Donna Smith Show. Hang on in there, y'all. We coming. We coming. Yeah. There we go. My mouth's acting up, but we gonna get this right. Yes. Y'all with me? Y'all with me?
Yeah, we coming.
Tell her I said hi.
We coming.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad y'all are. Nice to see you. Nice to be with you. We live in this. Yes. What a wonderful, wonderful blessing it is to see all of you here tonight. And
take a bite. Take a bite.
Sorry if we're a little behind ourselves.
You don't have to get
it. We have some technical difficulties sometime. We're having some right now, but it's all good, right, JJ? Welcome.
Yeah, it's all good over here.
John, welcome. Ben, welcome. Lady D, welcome.
Welcome, Lady D. Welcome, Lady D.
I want to thank you guys for joining us. To the Donna Smith Grown Folk Table Talk Show, where we get down every Sunday and we talk about whatever. We just bring some good juicy stuff to the table. And I want to say that no matter what we talk about, we're not, nothing is meaning to offend anyone. We're just having great grown folk dialogue. We're opinionated. We welcome your comments, please, in real time. I cannot chat with you on YouTube Live, but I will get back and answer your chats, your messages after the fact. But just kind of join in. If you got anything to say, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell, notification bell. So each time we go live, you will be notified. Also, when I go live during the week and do my talk videos about grown folk juicy stuff. Hey, Gareth. Hey, you'll be notified of that as well. So thank you.
What's up with
Gareth, for being a part and joining in. We appreciate you. And I would like everybody to get your cups, glasses, whatever you may have in the moment. Well, if you die. And let's just let's do our toast. Oh, there go John with that old school jug.
Old school jug.
I can't drink.
Okay. Jay,
I'm detoxing.
Get you through the night.
Detoxing water, Gareth. When you get
what yours, you got something in there? Is a lemon too?
Just touch it
That's
up.
a tea.
That's tea.
His is tea. Mine is a little like citrus juice.
That's tea.
Who makes me
with
mine is straight water.
Turmeric.
Yours is
recovery water.
Turmeric and with turmeric and
Gareth,
ginger.
you have straight water too.
Yeah, I realized I can't even drink no more. I went to a sipping paint last night. Damn, I was getting loose off of one glass of wine. I said, "Oh, damn, I was sweating." I said, "Nah, I can't drink no more, bro. I let that be." I said, "Whoa."
That's a good thing, Ben. Sometimes drinking
one glass.
Sometimes for some people, drinking ain't good for them. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't good.
But you know that wine make you feel good though. You be feeling good off some wine.
It has to be a good wine.
That's just that night train.
that night train.
That port.
Chicken.
Yeah, that night train. Isn't that some old school wine?
Yeah, that Thunder chicken. Yeah.
Port, Thunderbird. Port.
What's the other one?
The port, the white port.
No, it's another name. It's another one.
I don't know, but I know.
I can't remember the name.
Something train.
It had some numbers to it or something. Didn't it have what was that called?
Mad Dog 2020.
There you go. Yeah.
Mad Dog. That's that
dollar wine.
That's that cheap wine, but it's supposed to get you kind of lit though.
Kinda. What you mean, kinda? Not no kinda.
Well, I don't really.
Mad Dog.
I like really nice, smooth, expensive wine. I don't like that old Mad Dog stuff.
Yeah, they can have that.
I don't want that stuff to burn my throat and all that stuff.
It ain't gonna
You
burn
don't
your
like
throat.
a throat burner? No throat burning? What you mean? You drink tequila and shit like don't tequila burn your throat?
I don't drink tequila like that. I drink Ciroc.
No,
I
you
like
get some.
Ciroc and I
You
like
get some
a little
good
Hennessy.
tequila, some good it go down smooth.
If it's some good, like what's that called? What's that
Get out.
called?
But you go get
One of them.
Taco
Cisneros or something like that.
Taco vodka gonna burn you up.
I don't want no
Vodka
taco.
vodka? I ain't never had that.
JJ, you know that Taco?
Yeah, that was a really low period in my life.
So
You
that
had
Taco-
some
great.
taco.
But if
That's
you're
a
gonna
wine?
drink it, but if you're gonna drink taco vodka, get that little bottle, that 20-ounce bottle of Tahitian Treat from your corner store. It mixes perfectly. You can barely taste it. Makes you wonder.
Oh, really?
Tahitian Treat. Mm-hmm.
Well, what is taco vodka? Is it vodka or is it
It's
wine?
vodka, but it's the lowest end vodka you could possibly get. You can get a nice little shot. You can get a little bottle for like $2 at the liquor.
Wow.
At the liquor
can
store or
get-
something.
get
Hey,
the
Cordell, welcome.
Get the change out your couch and go buy a bottle.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Yep, but mix it with some Hawaiian punch.
I bet you be a madman in the morning, don't you? In the morning, you be a madman, don't you?
You be a madman and you be a madman at night.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you should be all right in the morning.
But some of that stuff you have to really be careful because it could, it ain't good for you.
It's rock good. That's why they call it rock good.
But when I have had tequila, I've had that, what you call it, Cisneros?
Oh, yeah.
Cisneros, I've had that.
Wait,
That's been
Cisneros or Casaderos?
No, Casadero. How do you spell it?
Casaderos.
Casaderos. Something like that.
Shoot, I was just at Costco, boy. They had all kinds of. They had a 4 bottle of Patron for $103.
Yeah, different flavors, huh? Different flavors. Yeah. So that's
then they had another Mexican Patron. It was a fifth for $30. I was like, damn, somebody about to do some real things for this holiday.
Well, if you giving some really nice gift packs, that's the way to go. They, somebody that really likes that, you want to get them a nice something to drink on. That's real cool.
Yeah, but I was tripping on the dude at the spot when I was walking in. He was talking about DoorDash and I was like, when I'm listening to him, he talking about, I'm like, what's going on? He was like, they cut everybody at the stores hours by a day. Everybody's out.
At what store? Costco's?
Costco.
Oh, wow.
I said, he said, yeah. He was like, last week, at least I get 2 days or 3 days. He said, last week, I didn't even get a day.
Wow. Okay.
He said, yeah, they cut out everybody's hours by 8 hours. So nobody is full time. I said, wow. Coming into the holidays like that? Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. But welcome, everybody. Cordell, thank you for making it tonight. And anybody have anything to share? Ben just shared the Costco experience. I guess that you have anything else, Ben, that besides that you like to share before we move on?
Oh, well, I just was today I went to a housing seminar, and it's a lot of things that these people have to put you in a house, help you get a house, help you get your credit together to get a house. That was the Richmond neighborhood services.
Mm-hmm.
They was there, and there was a couple of other organizations there with the resources and stuff. So, with this downturn, a lot of people gonna have an opportunity to get a house if they really want to. He was telling you about the land bank for Oakland. They're gonna be selling houses in Oakland for between 200 and 300K out of their land bank. So that kind of stuff. Now, you can't get.
Hopefully they'll have some help for first-time buyers too.
They got that.
Yeah. So that's really good. I mean, get your credit in order. You only need 625, 650 credit score.
Yeah.
And I know somebody that's great. that I can refer you to that'll get you in whatever. Wayne Johnson, I'm giving a shout out to
You
you,
said
Wayne.
650?
And
650?
She said
Wayne
it's
will make it
650. I didn't say
happen.
that.
He will make it happen. So
You
They
can
didn't say nothing about a
actually
credit score. They don't care.
get into the first, if you're first time buyers, get
yeah,
into the first time buyers program, and you can
Yeah.
actually get loans for less than 650 credit score.
That's right. Thank you.
well, you probably can. I mean,
575.
No,
I know when
they're
I
giving
got
them.
my house, it was about 625, 650. Things probably have definitely changed by now. So I don't know. I don't think you can get a house with a 300 credit score. I know that.
Oh well, you
But-
can't.
But
You
you
can
know,
borrow
it
you
may
got
have
cash,
shifted a little bit.
If you got cash, you can.
well, if you got cash. I mean, cash talk, bullshit
There you
walk.
go.
Okay, that's what they say. You know what I mean? So yeah, so shoot, if you can get yourself in a situation where you can get purchase, the rents out here is ridiculous. You're paying somebody else's mortgage,
Mhm.
I mean, just to have more than a 1 bedroom, man, you're paying over $2,000 a month. And I know somebody staying in a small 1 bedroom right now in the Concord area, and they're paying over $2,000 a month.
Hey,
1
I
bedroom.
can't do it.
1
Mm-mm.
I
bedroom.
wish I had one like that.
Mm-mm.
Man,
So it's pretty wicked out here. So
got my bag up.
you might as well get yourself in a situation to buy, because it's ridiculous. I don't see the rents going down. I don't see them going down. I mean, if you're blessed to be able to get you some kind of housing, or Section 8 or something like that to help you through, or senior living or something like that, that's the only way. And the lists are so long for years, but it don't mind. You still should go on the list, because it may just hit at a time that's going to be right on time, but it's years that sometimes you have to wait on these lists to qualify. So anybody else got anything to share? Anything interesting during the week, the day, anything?
Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle last night was off the hook.
Was it good?
Where was that at?
The San Jose Arena.
Okay.
Oh wow.
They was off the hook. I'm gonna tell you, they was off the hook.
I bet
It was
they were.
it was one of the it was overall one of the best comedy shows I've been to.
Oh wow.
Did they have you
To have
laughing the whole time?
To have two headliners that had you the whole time. Because as soon as one went off, within a matter of moments, the next one was on.
Oh, they didn't have did they have a visiting, comic that
The
was
warm-up comic, she's saying.
Yeah.
I told you soon. So it was supposed to start at 7:30, but it started at 9. And right at that moment, Chris Rock was come out, boom, and just hit it. DJ played, he was playing, pumping the crowd, and then Dave Chappelle came out and hit it. And then I forgot who was rapping at the end. But it was the stuff they hit on and everything.
Okay.
Was hilarious.
Oh, it was Too Short. They had Too Short come out.
No, some other dude. I can't remember who it was. At first, I thought it was Busta Rhymes from a distance, but he hit on some things. He hit on the stuff with Will Smith and and he went plumb off.
Chris Rock did?
Huh?
Chris Rock did that?
Yeah. Why you say?
Oh, damn.
He clout. And everybody was supporting him. He clout big time. And then, but I'm gonna tell you the cool part was in Chris's set, he clout Dave Chappelle. They joked about each other's situation. And that's what was cool. The show is just comedy. And if your business is out there, what you tripping for?
Right.
you know, but they were the way they did that together was, I mean, you're not gonna get a show like, I mean, with two head, and when you go to see Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock like that, sometimes you barely gonna get some other warm up that's gonna be. Sometimes they gonna show up and that's who you see, and
Right,
that's it.
right,
them is one man shows right there.
right.
You will never see that happen again. So you got a show that you will always remember.
That sucker was nice.
Yeah, I really
They
hate.
said they've been working on it for 2 years. They said they've been working on it for like the last 2 or more years or something like that.
I hate I missed
Oh,
that.
so we need to
So
get
can I-
on the
can I
plane
ask a
and go
question?
somewhere else. Huh?
Can I ask a question though? What was the average price of a ticket?
I got the luck of a draw because somebody didn't go. Folks
Okay.
didn't go. So I
I'm
didn't.
just
Oh,
curious.
you know what? Oh, you know what? Because when the ticket came to my phone, it showed 0. It didn't show a price. But I was
Okay.
I was on the floor, stage right there.
I
So
was just curious because a show
You
like
know,
that
he know people.
really would cost quite a bit. You got 2 headliners on one show, and both of them are top acts. So
yeah, but see, that's their own thing. That was the big difference. That's
yeah,
their own thing. It was it wasn't like San Jose was bringing them there. This
so
is
they
their
go
own
on
thing, their
themselves,
own
right?
production. I think it's
Okay.
like a Chappelle production
Gotcha.
that's doing it,
Gotcha.
because he had on his Chappelle thing and all the cameras and the staff shirts, they had the C on there, the Chappelle
Right.
C with the red
Yeah.
thing. At
Yeah.
first I thought it was Comedy Central, but it was the Chappelle. The
That's his
camera,
logo.
he had security there. It was no way you was gonna be bootlegging up in there. They even had cats who was on the floor posted all around, and they got the mono glasses, them night vision glass, and they looking for people even trying. So I was even like, look, y'all.
You have
You
somebody
don't
come and
see
say,
a light. You don't see a single light of nothing. You can't
and
wear your
nobody can do it.
watch.
You probably
You
was gonna
can't
get
wear
through
nothing.
out if you did. You was gonna
Huh?
get escorted out.
They it was somebody in there, and they when they swoop, they talk, and then some of the security, they look at you like they looking through your clothes almost. I'm like, God,
Yeah,
dog,
you
they
can't
was
be
serious.
recording that stuff
What?
like that.
They was serious, and you put your phone in the pouch thing, and they lock it, you know,
Yeah.
and they give it to you. You had to put your phone in your watch, anything related.
That's all
And
right.
but
Yeah.
I was happy for them. And that goes to see they doing their own thing, killing it,
Right.
and it goes just like you see real quick about Snoop Dogg and Master P, right? About the cereal and how they think it's Kellogg's that's putting the pressure on them. They didn't mention it, but because it's called Snoop Loops, and it got a Z at the end, and the way it's spelled, and it got this blue. I forgot what kind of character animal it is that's on there, and the company is saying they need to change the name. And so it sounds like Fruit Loops, right? But then you go to these stores and buy the generic Fruit Loops, and they got like Fruitos, they're but they want them to change because they have their own food company. They have their own food company, Master P and Snoop
Yeah, I
Dogg.
know.
That brewed that brought us, brought us,
Brodus. His last name is
Brodus.
Brodus.
Yeah, Brodus.
Yeah, but
And Brodus
got another
But
brand too.
here they
Master P
trying
got
to,
with
so
the rap
here
snacks.
it's like, the rap snacks. Yeah. But here, they doing this cereal thing together, so they're doing this stuff together. And it's like, because they know it's gonna sell.
Grab that one.
It's gonna sell.
Yeah.
It's not just gonna sell. let's be clear. It's not just gonna sell in the African community. It's gonna
Mhm.
be in them other communities that's gonna be buying, and that's the problem.
Mhm.
See, if it
Why is
was,
that a problem? We supposed to make that money.
yeah, but you know, the problem is for the other companies that we don't have a part in.
Yeah, the problem is
Okay.
it's too many individual owners.
So
Most of
when
these,
you
I didn't even know Philip Morris owns all the cigarette companies own like the Lay's potato chips. All these cigarette companies own
Mhm.
these large conglomerates of food now. I didn't know that.
A
I did
lot of
not know that.
companies, a lot of companies own a lot of companies. That's just they have subsidiary companies that's been.
No, but I'm talking about the cigarette companies
They
own
own
these
a lot of
food
companies.
brands.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they own these big brands.
Interesting. What's the name
Yeah.
of those Fruit Loops? Snoop Loops. What are they
Snoop
called?
Loops.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you the thing.
Okay. Smoots. Snoop
No,
Loops.
I'm gonna send you the
You
thing
heard her.
too.
What do you think you
Snoop
want?
Loops.
Are they all
That's right.
different colors
Order
too?
on Amazon, huh?
Yeah.
They different colors like Fruit Loops. Okay, right on. Snoop Loops. Yeah. All right. That's what I'm talking about. But that's a show I wish I could have been at. I love me a good comedy show, and um, but I know it'll be plenty more. But yeah, but as far as those two together like that, like Cordell was saying, probably won't see it like that no more. But I
Yeah,
would have
you
loved to have been there to see that one.
probably
But
won't. That's like when the Kings of Comedy first did their tour.
yeah,
They did
when
one
they was
tour and that
all
was it.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. But I know I lived a little bit, but the best comic I seen live, seen him twice. I seen prior in his heyday at the Circus Star.
Oh yeah, Circle Star. Yep.
Yeah,
You guys remember, John? You remember the Circle Star
Oh yeah.
Theater, San Carlos? I think it was.
The
yeah,
last towards the end they started having. I went to go see like EPMD and Two Live Crew. They
Circle
Mm.
Star
started.
was the bomb. My
They
mother
was
loved
doing
that
all
place.
kind of
She
shows later.
loved that place.
They
Yeah.
used to be more of a adult
yeah.
uh
Double entertainment. Yeah,
R&B groups, and then after that, before they started getting dry, so they started bringing rap groups and these newer singers and everything. They started changing it,
Yeah.
and then they
Yeah.
just
That was a very nice,
Y'all
elegant.
forgot something though. What y'all forget about the Bay Area? What happened yesterday? Huh? Y'all done forgot? Short Dog got his street named
Yeah,
after
he
him in
got his
Oakland.
street name. Too
Oh,
What's wrong with
short. Yes, he
y'all?
did. Yes, he did.
Ah,
you
Yes,
live
Too
in
Short.
Oakland. You live in
Congratulations, Too
Oakland.
Short.
ah.
Oakland, he got a street named after him yesterday.
Hip hop history.
Now, what's the
where is it
cross
at?
street?
Where is it at?
It's Foothill Boulevard between 47th and High Street.
Okay.
Too
Okay.
short way, baby. Too short way. Right in front of his old high school.
Fremont.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right on. That's good. That's wonderful. He deserve it. He deserve it. Yes, that was
Had
yesterday.
Sway was the minister of ceremony. Had the mayor in the spot, Mayor Libby. Whole bunch
Yeah.
of had a band. The band was in the because it was inside the gym. Had the band busting off the tunes for him. Had his old school homeboys show up. Yeah,
That
it
was beautiful.
yeah.
Congratulations, Too Short. Mwah. Love and hugs for all of that. You did that. Anybody else? Anything else? Anything else before we move on? Y'all good? Nothing to share?
Yeah, I'm just watching the live on YouTube, making sure we good.
Yeah, we good. We all
Yeah.
good, baby. Man, I've had a crazy week. Everything just crazy all over the place and dealing with a lot of issues, but hopefully things will work themselves out real soon. And I can get some rest a little bit.
Yeah.
I've been kind of struggling with that, but other than that, trying to it just got by me that the holidays are here, like right around the corner, right? I have not been in those stores doing all that. I'm not going to do all that. Folks just got to understand. Look here. I bought some Christmas cards. I'm going to try to, sprinkle a few, but I'm not doing a whole lot like that this year. Actually, I usually put up a tree and all that. I did try to put some lights in the window and did a little bit of little frilly stuff around, but as far as the tree thing, I didn't do that this year. And it kind of feels different, because I like to come in the house and you see the tree lights blinking and all that pretty stuff. But yeah, but it'll come back to me next year for sure. For sure. It's just been a lot that's happening right now and we need to remember that this time of year is the joyous time of year that we should always remember all year long. Do things together, do things for each other, show the love, share in giving, just doing your best to try to make something better for somebody else. And, just kind of keep that in the mode, not just now. Let it be always. Sometimes people just get caught up in certain times of the year. I remember when I was active in a church that I was going to, and it's like on certain holidays, you would see all these new outfits and big old hats that was hitting you in the face. You couldn't see the pastor because they had on these big old hats and new outfits. And a lot of folks just went to church on those particular days. And you didn't see them no more for the entire year, and it just shouldn't be for one particular day. If you're going to do that, do it, period. It just, so that's just something to little food for thought, when it comes to that. But I did have somebody that was supposed to be on here tonight, and we was going to talk about the reentry programs and stuff for life after prison. And this gentleman has really changed their lives after being in prison some years ago while they were young. So I look forward to having him on the show probably in the next week or two so that we can talk about that, okay? Because it's a very real situation. And it's good to see when someone has went through that storm and now their life has, elevated to a whole nother level, regardless of where they've come from, and especially when you're young and you get in trouble with the law and you lose just about all your decade of teens to, your 20s is gone, and life gets better for you after that. So we're going to talk about that on another show, probably in another week or two. So stay tuned for that, you guys. I wanted to bring up a scenario that someone shared for an inquiring minds want to know. Other than that, before we get to that, as far as what's happening in the news, anything that's going on right now that you guys think that is newsworthy. I saw something briefly about it had went down my news feed about R. Kelly, something about a song that had gotten out.
New album.
That
Brittany Griner just got out of jail.
That he's claiming he didn't have nothing to do with. And anybody hear anything about that?
I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm not even gonna entertain it.
He said he didn't have nothing to do with that, but I'm trying to figure out who did.
Whether it's real or fake, I'm not even gonna entertain it because it's not even worth it. It's there's other things to be focused on than R. Kelly, to be honest.
Well, they let your girl out of the Russian jail.
Who?
Oh yeah, I think we covered that last week that they let her out, and
they let her out last week.
Oh yeah, the
basketball
with the marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
did
think
that
it
last
was
week?
a week ago.
Yeah, I
She
think we
got
talked
out.
about it last week where they let her out, and I think we discussed that now they're talking about that there's other people that need to get out and stuff like that. I don't know if you talked about that.
No, we
No.
was talking about the use of THC and CBD.
Yeah.
Title came up.
I got my tablet in the car.
Yeah, THC. Yeah, we talked about yeah, and we didn't touch on her at that time.
Okay, we didn't touch on her yet.
Y'all
But-
talked
Yeah.
about Dion last week too?
We didn't talk about Dion either.
They act like Dion is giving the world up to go to this little white school. You know? I don't understand all that. It make it he went to go get his money. That's what he did, and try to bring now all these young boys that was about to go play. Like he just got a 5-star athlete that was going to Notre Dame. He rescinded, and now he going to Colorado. So he got about 12 kids that done decided they're not going to the school that they going to go play for him. So whatever he doing, it must be working because the youngsters is loving it. So it's gonna be a lot of young dudes in Colorado. They're gonna have a big time team. They might not be great this year, but they're gonna be hell in a couple of
They
years.
only get so many picks in that portal though.
Only so many picks.
Yeah, the transport portal, only so many picks. So
Oh, you mean transport? Oh, you mean scholarships?
No. The transport portal is the students that could
Can
make
transfer?
a selection to transfer schools, but the
Oh.
school that accepts them can only have so many picks. So,
Yeah, but they changed that when the coaching team changes, they change the number. The number is higher when the team changes coaches because they allow the kids that were there to get out and go to another school. Because most of them end up losing their scholarship when a new coaching staff comes in.
Yep. That's what happened
So-
to my brother. My brother was
Yeah.
recruited by Mariucci when he was at Cal.
We
And
can't see
then-
you, John.
Oh,
I don't know if you wanted us not to see you.
no, I didn't. So when Mariucci left and went to the 49ers, everything started shifting with the new coaches.
And he lost his scholarship.
Things change. Your play time, everything started changing.
Yeah. That's what they saying. They get him an opportunity to hit the road. So, but he's I know a lot of people was real upset, but you need to watch the video footage of some of the stuff that he was saying. I watched one where he was on he was with a PHP. He went to a seminar with this insurance company, and he was talking about all the stuff that was going on at the school and the food and the accommodations and how they were so cheap with everything and how schools was going to play big schools. Like he was talking about Southern playing against UCLA and how they only gave them like $590,000 and it cost like 1.2. So these schools were eating up all these trips, and he was talking about a lot of stuff, money wise and business wise, how these people get played, and they play these black colleges. So I was digging it, So now he's over in this one, and Dr. Umar went off and called him all. You know how Dr. Umar, if anybody know who Dr. Umar is, he go off on all the brothers. They don't get in line, he won't. But he went off on him on the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
I saw that. That was a waste of time.
Yeah, probably so. I didn't see it, but
Don't waste your time. Do something else with your hour.
yeah,
Yeah.
Watch it.
yeah.
Same old stuff. But hey, I just want to say this. I don't know how true it is, but
I got my tablet in the car.
I think I read an article where the governor signed a bill to look at reparations.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
From what I know, they're working on it. But they've been
Yeah.
working on it for the past year. They've been working on this.
But he's supposed to have signed it in, like Cornell is saying. I think he signed
I mean,
it
to
in.
go in effect when? The beginning of the year?
Well, they're gonna see. They got to see how would that. What would that? They posted. They got a committee or something or whatever. That's
Yeah.
and they're different committees, and they're gonna go and they're gonna see what will it look like.
Mm-hmm.
What do it look like to folks? You know. So if they ask JJ, what do reparations look like to you? And then they ask Garrett, what do it look like? Garrett, what do it look like to you? Well, these are two different ages for one, two different demographics right there. So so it's going to be like, they're going to be looking and say, okay, well, this is what we got, I'm assuming, and this is what it looks like, and then probably do something on that after that. Probably do another like focus, group or whatever on that. Because but they're supposed to. It's a group that's supposed to be going out and I guess asking people what do reparations look like to them.
Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be a differences of opinion. They gotta do different demographics, different age ranges, all of that stuff. Gotta make a difference. But I was just wondering about when this was supposed to be possibly going into effect. I would say possibly the beginning of the year, like a few other things is going to be happening. Because our daylight saving time is going to be, we're going to be no longer with the changing of the time and stuff next year, right? You guys know that, right? So when we spring forward.
Is it just true for California or is that federal?
I know California. I'm not sure where.
Okay.
I know it's supposed to be in effect for us. When we spring forward in the spring, it's supposed to stay that way.
Okay.
So I mean, I hope that is the case and it doesn't change, because that would be a good thing. That means that we'll have daylight longer, right? Yeah.
It don't make I don't think it'll make a difference.
No, it's gonna be pitch black and it's gonna stay pitch black.
Huh?
It's spring forward and fall back.
Spring forward means that it stays daylight longer.
No, but it springs forward an hour.
I know, it
right?
stays daylight longer.
So then it falls back in the fall.
But
so
it'll
basically be
back.
what it is now.
It's not supposed to fall back.
But it won't spring forward. So in the summertime,
it's gonna spring
it'll be getting
forward
dark at
in March,
8 o'clock.
and it's gonna stay there.
That's what I'm saying. But it's gonna be dark at 9 o'clock in the summertime, like it normally was. But then in the wintertime, it's gonna be dark at the time because it ain't going nowhere no more. So it's gonna be dark. We're not getting the back time to get more light.
It's gonna stay.
So it's gonna be less. When you go home, you're gonna be going home in the dark every day. Every day it's gonna be dark at like 4:30.
You confused
for the whole winter.
Then you off track.
No.
What you mean? In the winter time it is.
No,
You're
it won't.
Off track. Can you help me out, John?
You remember you falling back.
No, you.
Well, no, we not gonna fall back.
Hold on, Donna. Hold on, Donna. When it goes, once it springs forward, it's gonna stay forward. It's gonna stay at that. So right now we're looking at almost 8:30. It's gonna be 9:30. Okay, when it springs forward. So now we go to the nighttime. Right now it's getting dark, close to 4:30, 5 o'clock. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
But now it's not going to be dark when it goes. It'll be dark at 6 o'clock instead of 4:30. And the reason I'm very worried because I see these young ladies and these women going home from work at 4:30 and in the dark or waiting for the bus and stuff.
Yeah.
So it makes it dangerous for them to be trying to leave work, even to go pick up kids, and bring them back home. And remember, not every parent is driving a car. So they're in the dark dealing with this. And then so now with the time flipping, it's gonna get dark a little sooner than we would see it in the spring time and summertime. But we'll see that gradual, but we won't see it like we see it now. And we don't really see it differently. You're right about it. It stays the same, but it's just that the clocks is what's determining what's taking place.
In
So
the
we know,
spring, it usually gets dark about 8:30ish.
yeah, and it's gonna start getting dark in the winter time. It's gonna start getting dark at like 7:30, 7
Yep.
o'clock.
It's gonna be black all the time.
It's gonna be, but it'll be light for a long,
I'm
you
not
just
sure.
gonna have
I don't understand when he said
You
it's
gonna
gonna
go-
be black all the time. I'm not.
You're gonna go to work in the dark because it will fall back. So most of the time, it's in like October or you would go to work and it will be dark already. So when they fall back, you would get some daylight at 7 o'clock. Well, without them doing that, it's gonna be it won't get light until 8 o'clock. So your whole commute going to work, you're gonna be in the dark. And then when you going home, you're gonna be in the dark. So
It
you're
don't
gonna
get.
be in
It
the dark.
don't stay dark until 8 o'clock. It gets
it
light
don't stay
before
dark
8
that
o'clock.
long.
It doesn't stay dark now.
No, even
because you was
then,
Even when we
falling back.
change the time, it don't get dark.
it don't
you
be
see-
dark.
at 8.
Because
I-
it don't
I
get dark. It don't get light right now until 7.
I would
That's
commute
because
to
we
I
fell
would commute to work commute to San Francisco every day, during the week and through the whole year. We going to I might jump on the freeway and it's dark. By the time I hit the bridge, you can see the horizon of the city.
That's what you because
And-
we still
and
using
I have
daylight
to-
savings time, man. That's what I'm telling
No,
you.
this was we on fall back right now. Okay.
That's why you can see at 7
Look,
o'clock.
no,
I'm telling you,
this is-
you falling back is gonna be 8
It
o'clock.
ain't
You
never
watch.
been dark at no 8 o'clock in
Because
no
they've been
springtime.
using daylight savings time.
It ain't never been dark. When
That's
spring
because they're using
forward,
daylight savings time.
okay, Ben, we gonna have you do a report when it changes.
I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be
Okay,
pitch
come
black.
on
Be
back
like,
with
look,
that's your
it ain't gonna
assignment.
get dark
That's your
until 8 o'clock.
assignment. You're gonna do a report during that time, and we
So I
want
gotta wait a
specific-
whole year to give you a report.
No, it ain't a whole year. We're in December. You're gonna be doing this in a matter of months.
Oh no, they already did the spring back already.
No, we have not sprang forward yet. That's not
I
until the
said back,
spring.
BAK. BAK.
We fell back.
But we're not going that all we doing is springing forward and then we're done. We're
When
not
we
doing this
spring
anymore.
forward, I want you to do your report about how long it stays daylight in the morning.
Oh, it's gonna be all winter, all summer. It's gonna be nice. I'm not talking about summer. I'm talking about in the winter time. It's gonna be a beast. You're gonna be leaving the house at 7:30 and it still ain't gonna be daylight. You're not gonna be able to see till 8 o'clock.
It ain't never been dark at no 8 o'clock. I don't know where you got that from, but do a report for it.
Because we're still doing daylight saving.
All right, moving
We'll
right
see.
along. We're gonna
Mhm.
be looking for that report, Mr. Benjamin Smith.
Mm.
Bring it to us. Show us what you're working with. Show us what you're working with. Okay, y'all.
Because if I show you what I'm
Inquiring
working
minds
with, you
wanna
might
know.
get banned off
Oh,
YouTube.
before I move on,
Ow!
what'd you
Ow!
say, JJ?
I said if I show y'all what I'm working with, we might get banned off YouTube.
Okay,
Ow.
come on. Show us what you work with.
Oh damn! Did she say come on?
I'm gonna have to edit that section. I'm just gonna edit it. That's all. Whoop, take it out. Anyway, I want to say before I move on to the inquiry minds, want to know them 49ers, that new quarterback today, the bench quarterback, he brought it. We won by a big margin today. And it was great. It was great to see that. That was his way of getting in there and showing what he was working with. Sometimes these folks you got sitting on the bench sometime, boy, once you get them off that bench, because that bench can be hard and lonely. And when they get off that bench, they get to acting up. They get to acting up. Shoot, that brother brought the stretch. Did you see the game? Oh no, JJ, you don't watch.
Yeah,
it.
I don't
Did you
be
see the
watching
game,
like
Cordell?
Yeah, I watched the game.
And Gareth, did you see? I mean, just
He got his hat. He tried to show you he seen the
Yeah,
game.
that's right. Frisco, my
I
brother.
see
That's
you.
right.
I
Bring the
see you,
heat.
Hey,
Gareth.
Bring
I'm
the
just a
heat, my
city
brother.
kid.
Bring the
I'm
heat.
just a
Gary,
city
you
kid.
too. Bring the heat.
I'm just a city kid.
Yeah, he did a good job. I mean, he didn't get out there and get nervous and fumble a bunch of times and nothing like that. I think it was one turnover. But he did good. He did really well. What y'all
He
think?
had a. I didn't remember. He did to me. I think he did outstanding.
John, you don't even see half the game. Quit
I
playing.
see the whole thing. See the whole thing. He
But
did. He did
I'll say
outstanding.
this. I'll say
Because
this.
he ran for a touchdown through.
he did run.
His completion rating was outstanding. You
Yeah.
know, he threw almost less than Brady's total completions. So his total throws, and he had yards, and the boy he made good, smart decisions. He stood in there. A hit was coming right at him. He did not flinch. He stayed right there.
No, he did not flinch. That's what I'm
Took
saying.
that hit. He took that hit like a true. And I hated to see Tom Brady like that because I like Tom Brady. I hated to see him like that with his head down. He threw the goddamn tablet down, and he was just like in disgust.
He was frustrated, huh?
Oh my! It was more than that. I know he had multiple emotions jumping.
What you gotta say, Cordell?
And he grew up a 49er fan.
And it got his butt whooped down the street from his house.
No, I was going to say this. They all get paid as professionals. They get paid a pretty good salary. So he should be able to play, you know. He should be on his game, no matter what he does. So even though he's the third string quarterback.
Third string. You hear me?
Yeah, but you got to learn the system. The system.
He had to know the plays. He had to know
the total, but he don't know them all because they create plays around him. And
yeah, they scheme it throughout the
system.
week.
The
they
system.
Scheme that stuff throughout the week.
Yeah, but they create. You create. Anytime you have a player that comes in, you can't run the same plays that other player ran. So you have to say, okay, we know like from practice and other observations, I know as a coach, this is what we do. We put down, okay, they ran this certain play better than this one, even though this one is our star, our starter. So that way we know if we have to bring him in, give him a break or whatever. We know, especially around the situation, if it's a pass play or if it's a run play, we know with this personnel because the personnel switches up even on formation and everything. So, but in them third strings, a lot of them, because remember, you got to look. Trey Lance's plays are designed around him.
Mm-hmm.
He don't run the plays Garoppolo run, all the plays. He runs some, but not all the plays Garoppolo run. And then when you're not in the action, you don't run with the first team. So for Purdy, like he said in his thing, when he happened, they say, we know you know how to play ball, or whatever, but it's still a whole different thing. But he's been working and stuff. But like Kyle Shanahan, they say in the it's called the
Post interview.
not the show. No, not the post interview. It's a whole nother show. I watch it on this thing, the sports thing. And Kyle Shanahan was saying how, they actually have been in putting more plays around Purdy in. They was gonna have more plays around him this week.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the plays that he was running and stuff was like I don't know if I seen Garoppolo run some plays like that. So,
yeah.
but Garoppolo, he should be on his way out anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, we're thankful that he was there. Don't get that wrong.
Yeah. Well, it was a great game, and he did very well. And I don't know, it may change some things about him being third string. What you think?
Some other team's gonna pick him up.
Yeah, he got a lot of potential, and he's young.
Yeah, he
Young.
is.
Yeah,
He's
but you gotta
young,
look.
and
He's a draft pick. So he's a rookie draft. So he won't go like that unless the Niners option his contract. But usually they're protected. The rookies like that, yeah, they have a protection. Uh, you know, I think with him, and then you running in plays like that, and you're performing like that, that's something you invest in. And they got Trey Lance, and then if you have Purdy playing like that, plus you got to start making money, making room for money, so they can go get them another like how they brought Josh Johnson in, how he came in today. Josh Johnson been back and forth with the 49ers. I can't tell you how many times. And that's all you need. Just somebody else who can come in, you know, and take care of it like that, because they already saying Trey Lance is going to be the guy they're going with.
Yeah.
And Garoppolo get hurt every year.
Well, I don't know what's that about, but I hope he gets better. But I just had to give a shout out. Young Buck did his thing, and we won. And shoot, that puts us even higher in the ranking. I'm glad to hear that. But okay, moving right along. Wire minds want to know scenario.
Yep, let me take a sip.
What's the scenario?
It ain't that bad. Okay. Scenario. Your ex-wife or girlfriend. Somebody, I got some feedback.
I love you.
Okay, I don't hear no more. Okay. Your ex-wife or girlfriend who is seeing or dating another man, and you guys have a child together. Her car breaks down with your child in the car on the road, and she needs major repairs. Would you help her get her car fixed, or should her new man or boyfriend help her?
Oh, come on.
She's flat broke and just started a new job.
Who's flat broke?
The kid's mama.
Baby mama.
Oh, she's flat broke and just started a new
But
job.
she got a new dude.
She
Y'all
got a
having a
new.
kid together. She got a new dude. Car breaks down on the road with the child in the car. It needs major repairs. So should baby daddy help get that car fixed, or should the new man or boyfriend or whatever be the one to help her get this going, since this is who she's with now? And she has no money right now. She's struggling.
Drinking water?
Who should be the one to help?
Well, if it were me, if I was the father in that situation, I would help, because it's about the best interest of the child. If you leave the car broke down, out, that could cause some issues. It cause transportation issues. The kid might not get to school on time, or the kid might not get to doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So I would set my personal feelings aside and help the mother out. And I would feel like it would be my obligation to make sure that the mother's all right. I feel some type of way that the new dude ain't stepping in a little bit, trying to help a little bit, but we would have to discuss that later. But in the meantime, we've got to get this woman's wheels back on.
So she came to you and asked you as the father to help get it done, and
Yeah,
she got a new dude. You wouldn't question that. You would just do it.
I would just do it. I wouldn't question it. I might be like, well, let me go look at this car, even if I don't even know what's going on with it, just go so I could see for myself that there's something wrong with the car. And from that point on, you know, I would help. That's my point of view.
Yeah.
That's your point of view. I like to hear somebody, this person needs to know, because apparently they're in a situation where they feel as though the person that she's with and riding around in her car or driving her car should be the one that helps get this thing going.
Yeah, you could be petty and be like, let that dude help you with your car. You could be like that, but your child is involved. Your car, you know.
Yeah, so how your kid gonna get around? You gonna start carrying your kid around everywhere now?
Yeah. I don't know. What you guys think?
So come pick your baby up and take him everywhere, or take her everywhere because the mama's car done broke down. How that makes sense? How mama gonna keep taking care? That after a while she might just give up, and then she totally depending on you. Now what you gonna do? Now your child support gonna go up $700-800 more a month.
Well, maybe she was riding around with dude, or dude was riding the car too much, and you know.
The hell has that got to do with anything?
It's her car. And her
if it was first around and his girlfriend tore up his car, he wouldn't have nothing to say. So what does he got to do with your kid's mama? She ain't got no money. You got to get the damn car fixed.
What do you guys think? What do you Gareth, John? Who else we missing? Somebody else was here.
No, he signed off. Cordell.
Or
somehow he probably got knocked off. I don't know. But okay. No. Go Garrett. Say what?
Yeah.
Just help?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I'm about to go.
Who needs to get the help? The new dude?
No, come on.
He's saying he will just help. He ain't gonna do the whole thing, right?
Okay.
But see, because you have to understand first, everybody's saying, well, how do the kid get to school? For one, you know, because if the kid just walk out there to the bus stop, how old is this kid? You know, we got to look at things like that. But now, how long have we moved on to? And then she got another guy. So then, for one, not to cause any issues, you know, because we do have, you know, like you said, JJ, get your new dude to do it. But then you got the new dude saying, hey, with this cat, what you going to him for? So you have to be careful on that. The thing is, you can participate. You're not responsible. And for one, who say the kid can't get around? And then what kind of get around are we talking about? You know, so if you know you got time or whatever. So my son's mother, what I did, I bought her a car. I bought her a clean Granada fifth wheel. The sucker was gangster, burgundy with the top, peanut butter on the top and everything. It was clean. I got it from somebody. She did not care about that. All she wanted to do was pile up her friends, and that was it. To where when the car broke down over in this other little city, she left the car. I didn't even know the car was broke down for like almost a day or a day and a half, right? I go over there. I see what's going on with the car. Well, I go over there to the, it was a toll place across the street. I go over there, tell them, hey, can you come jump this car? He came over there, he jumped it. When he jumped up, I said, check this out. You want this car? And he was like, well, y'all can have his car. I'll sign it right now. Because it's the simple fact is,
I'm sorry.
you know, we have to be careful because the major breakdown. So what? You ain't been tending to the maintenance? How y'all been riding? What's been going on? Major, look here. Like Garrett said, now I'll help you out. You know, if it's required for this kid to get to school, you picking it up. If that car don't move for that kid, Check this out. I can point you in the direction of the website for a clipper card. That's what I can do. Matter of fact, I'll get you the first one and I'll load it for you
John, you
because
being
it's a
cold
lot of
blooded. A
no,
clipper
no, no,
No, I ain't
card.
because
not. No, I ain't not.
no, because you're not gonna
I
be.
feel him. I
I'm
feel
not
where he's coming from.
responsible. I'm responsible for the upkeep and the health and welfare of the child. That's what California, if we gonna go there,
Right.
But other than that, but morally, I'm responsible. Okay, what? Yeah, you want me to go pay for your car, do this? And who knows what kind of agreement they got? They might have an agreement outside of child support. We don't know. Who knows? He might spend all kind of time with his kid. We don't know that. But the whole fact is, you busting corners, I ain't responsible on how you bust corners. I'm not responsible for that. Now, if I got the car and I said, okay, look, this car, you got to get the kid back and forth. Hey, matter of fact, the car probably wouldn't be breaking down because I might kick in and before you even met the dude and was probably putting tires and getting oil changes and stuff like that because it needs to be functional, reliable, I mean, to be able to get the kid. But you broke down and major and I should know. And yes, the dude who you kicking it with, we should all have a conversation. Matter of fact, you should be talking to him first. And then you can call me, or you can call me and say, yeah, my car broke down, blah, blah, blah. But I'm about to go talk to Bobo and see what he can do. Because then when you tell me now, if I knew that you needed to take the car to take my kid to school, well, check this out. When you say, yeah, the car broke down, I'm going to talk to Bobo to see what he can do. And then I knew, well, okay, well, check this out. Until you figure out what's going on, I can take my kid to school. Shoot. Matter of fact, I'll call Kids Cab and have them come pick him up and drop him off every day. But we get caught up like we're supposed to be responsible because they have a kid.
Right.
And we're responsible now. So okay, the car didn't break down, but the house is 3 months behind in rent. Am I responsible for that?
And
no.
They all living in it.
If you paying child support and all of that, then no, you're not responsible for that.
I don't even have to be paying. I don't even if I don't pay child support, I'm not responsible. You pack your stuff. He can come here, and you can go to your mama, your cousin, or whoever else you gotta go. But I ain't paying no rent because the rent broke down. I ain't fixing the car because the car broke down. Matter of fact, something wrong with the house. Let me know how major. If a window ain't broke or something like that, I may come window broke. I come and screw up some plywood. We make it safe. But you talking about your garbage disposal without, call the maintenance people or call Bobo. Bobo should at least be able to twist a wrench and change a light bulb. No way.
Bobo may not be handyman though.
Then Bobo need to call Handy. Bobo need to call Tyrone.
He may be handy in other areas, but not with the screwdrivers.
That's why Bobo called Tyrone directly.
Because I know a young lady. Bobo.
There's one young lady. It was funny. She was broke down, and she was talking about her dude because I was out there doing something on the tire, and she say, "Dude, I'm with." He called AAA or somebody in a minute. She said, "I don't think he know how to turn the screw." So that's what he do.
Some men don't. Some men don't.
Okay, then Bobo need to call AAA or the garage mechanic or the parking lot mechanic or the people who blocking your driveway mechanic. They need to call somebody to come get the car.
So in this case,
the heater ain't on.
It's safe to say
the heater ain't on.
That it's okay to help her.
It's okay to help
not get the entire car fixed.
Yeah. But he's not responsible. He can help according to how he feels he should help. Because he'll know more according to what he know of the situation, he can offer his help. You know,
What if Bobo can't help at all because he's not working or anything?
then she needs to get her a Clipper card. She just started her job. She needs to put it together and check this out. Oh, you need $200 and I'll help you on your deposit, your down, whatever. Go get this. Matter of fact, I found the car. You save some money, you can go get this one over here. Matter of fact, I probably already went and got it and put it in the back over there so you couldn't see it. And then when you get the money, I say, here, get to me. I go get it and I go get the car and I go bring the car back to mine. I mean, it's things you
And if the
need to
kid
do.
needs to be taken to school, you'll just go by and
Make it happen. Just make it happen. That's your kid. That's different. Now, and I'll even offer on the way if I need to take you to your job for a little while so you can stack a little bit. But don't be looking at that Chrysler. You better look at that Forenzo.
I love how you're saying this with peace on your shirt. I love that.
That's right. That's how you keep the peace. That's how you keep the peace.
So Cordell, you feel the same way? You feel the same way, Cordell? That he shouldn't pay for the whole thing?
My vote would be a yes.
Huh?
My vote would be a yes.
To help fix it or to not fix it?
To not fix it. Do whatever you got to do for a child, but I ain't fixing on a car.
You're not gonna fix on the car?
No, I take the kid to school myself. Pick him up myself. I ain't fixing on a car.
No.
So you just feel like that's something because she got a new dude and they're riding around in it. That's something.
No, I don't think that. I think it's just like this. I'm not saying all women are the same, but most women always want to dog a man out, say he was a bad father, he was this and that, give me a divorce, and I'll make you pay child support. That's fine, I'll pay the child support, but I don't have to deal with you no more. I'll do everything I have to do for my kid, but that's it. So pick them up from school, take them to school, whatever. Matter of fact, they can stay with me until you get your shit together.
There you go. Say it again.
I ain't fixing your car. You got to do, make him fix it. This is like, hey, if my daughter married a guy, they married, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if my daughter come to me and say, hey, Dad, could you help me out? And say, hey, you got a husband. Don't come to me. Go to your husband. What is it going to look like I'm accepting him and doing his job? Exactly.
They do it all the time, man. Dads do that. And then look at the dude standing in his face looking at him like crazy. Like, oh yeah, see, she got to come back to daddy.
I would never do. Let me tell you, when we was at Thanksgiving, my daughters, he came, I asked her about something with the car. And he gonna come and he said, oh, she didn't tell you I put some tires on it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what you're supposed to do. Because I ain't putting no tires on it.
Yeah.
I don't have 5 on it. JJ, I'm not putting 5 on it.
You gotta be very careful because then they'll always be running to you to do every single.
You gotta learn to get your kids to be, they gotta learn to be independent.
That's right.
They gotta learn how to be
baby mamas and
like JJ.
They gotta be independent.
Maybe I'm just too kind-hearted or something. I don't know, but I would help a little bit more than that. I would want her to be rolling. That's just my opinion. But I like everybody else's take on it. I think everybody else's take on it is quite hilarious.
It's real.
What if she call you all kind of stupid mothers, this and that, and you know good, even though you take care of your child?
Yeah,
I got receipts, so you can call me anything you want to.
I'ma still fix that car.
I'm gonna make sure you good.
Okay.
I'll scoop the kid up myself.
Well, that goes hand in hand with this next one. Well, somebody was asking, how do you co-parent with an irrational other parent? My kid's mother is off the hook. She talks down about me to the kids and brings other men around them. They are ages 12 and 9, boy and girl. I cannot control her mouth or her grown dysfunctional attitude. So how do you co-parent when you got this going on?
This sound like Daddy's Little Girls with Tyler Perry.
It's a boy and a girl, actually. But it does sound.
Well,
the mama is constantly bad mouthing the daddy. He's trying to co-parent. He's trying to work with her. She's talking down about him to the kids. And she's bringing different other men all around. He's trying to co-parent with her. He's trying to get these kids on a positive track. How do you come together with another parent that's off the hook like that?
You don't. You deal with them as
you
least
have
amount
to
as you
because
can.
you have
No, you
these
don't.
children.
No, you don't.
all you can do is just inform the kids, hey, your mama got her style, daddy's got his style. I'm gonna give you every information that you might need for life. Your mama's gonna give you some too. You gotta weigh out the differences. But I'm be there for you. Mom's just got a problem.
People
I ain't gonna be
talk.
sitting there fighting with mama.
Yeah.
So just
but you know
the
what?
kids,
You got to get
kids are
somebody
12
in the
and 9.
middle. You got to
So are
get
they
somebody
old
in the
enough?
middle.
Are they old enough to talk to about these things? 12 and 9?
Yeah, and you got to get somebody in the middle.
Hey, mental illness, you gotta let people know about that early.
No, I said you got to get somebody.
He was talking about a mediator.
You got a mediator.
You gotta let your kids know early.
You gotta. But you don't. I know for me, I never talked bad about the mom.
Even though she talked bad about you?
But see, check this out. If I knew my son was with her, if I knew my child was with her, right? And she all of a sudden switch up on the phone, I'm gonna say, hey, check this out. I'm about to get off the phone right now. I'm not being rude. I just gotta go. And I get off the phone. Because if I stay on the phone and she keep cussing, he right there listening to all that cussing. So I would always end the phone call. Two, even no matter what she say or whatever, the thing is, what I feel, and this is where I think we have these problems with these relationships. There was the coolest person in the world to lay down with, but once we had this baby, now we all kind of in this and that, So, so my thing is, I don't have to function or allow things to function the way she functions. But at the same time, if I'm talking bad about her, but then I don't want my son, I'm trying to tell my son, your mama off the hook and all this stuff, but then I'm cussing and talking crazy to her too. Okay, now I'm really a hypocrite, So my thing is, I wasn't gonna get down like that anyway. And no matter how she got down, I first had to honor her as my child's mother. So I'm not gonna be disrespectful to her because I have to honor her, because I can't say how much I love my child and I cannot honor that parent. It's no way in the world. Now, that don't mean I'm responsible for anything she got going on. I got to be her sucker or anything like that or whatever. It just means I don't operate with you. We not operating like that or whatever. She can keep cussing and I can keep saying, I'll be back at 4:30 to pick him up. And I can get in the car. I made it very clear. She's an adult. She can understand. And I'm ghost. And when I get because my son I used to take him and she don't be around. I'll be on the phone. We on the way. Won't get all the way out there. She ain't there. Or she in the house and not gonna answer. I mean, it was foul stuff like that for a long time. And he would ask me stuff about his mom. And I would just say, well, your mom is probably, I won't say she tired from work or because now I'm lying to him. But I'd say, I don't know, son. She could be tired from work or she could have been working at that. She could have went and visited some family. I don't know. But I would never say, oh, you know, your mama this, your mama that, and all that stuff. Because it's bad enough that they're probably gonna get it from their peers already.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but then if I'm presenting how living or treating him, well, guess what? Now he gets a measuring bar. So when he go to raise his kids, he has a measuring bar because he done seen both sides. And I can't say my kids, they both, when it comes to their kids, they're outstanding parents. And they have good relation, never did anything wrong or stuff like that against, they always still honor that person as, well, these are the parent, this and this, whatever.
Yeah.
It don't matter if somebody cussing you out.
Well, it takes a bigger person, and you have to have maturity, and you got to have.
That's the key.
Somebody got to be the bigger person.
Mature person. That's all you have to be is mature.
So
you a bad man there, bro. Because you cussing me out, I'm cussing your ass right back.
But we get, but that's the thing. You dealing with your kids, what you getting out of it, dealing with your kids. What you getting, what you win.
Yeah,
what you win.
Hey,
nobody
you
wins.
call it what you want.
You dealing with your kids. Okay, so then if she cussing and I'm cussing and she cuss me out, and I'm cussing her out, my kids seeing me cussing her out, and seeing her cussing me out, and then next thing you know, my kid all of a sudden cussing me out.
Yeah.
Then what?
Then everybody is dysfunctional. Everybody is cussing each other.
You can say what you want to say. You cuss me out, I'm cussing your ass back.
In front of your kids.
If it's gotta be, it's gotta be. It's up to me.
It's a song. It's a song like that.
I done seen it all, and I knew I was getting a whooping if I got involved in any kind of way. So I kept myself back. I went back and played with my toys or something. But that was I was okay kid. I the ear hustling at the door, like, dang, really?
Damn, that's crazy.
Y'all really gonna get at each other like that?
Yeah, the kids hear all.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here listening like, dang.
Cordell, would you cuss her back?
No, I just walk away because she's got problems. Just walk away.
Gareth, you would walk away too?
Yeah, I'm going in the backyard.
In the backyard? In the backyard. It may be cold out there.
Because he need to cool off.
You need to cool off. Okay. Yeah, because the kids, and a lot of times one parent badmouths the other parent, and that's sad. And kids, they don't understand. They don't.
What's funny about that? Kids sometimes will be your best advocate. They'll go back and say, well, daddy don't yell at you. Why you gotta yell at daddy all the time? Well, daddy don't cuss at you. Why you cussing now? Why you gotta do that to daddy?
Yeah, kids will act stuff like that.
Out of the mouths of babes.
So the thing is that once you take control of the situation and don't give that person the power that they think they have, it turns on his head and makes her look really little.
Yeah. Makes her look little, makes her look bad. Or him, or whoever's causing all this commotion and putting all this stuff in the child's head. It's just, it goes on a lot. And the older the kids get, they will be able to develop their own discernment. Really, as they get older. And they do love both parents. So it's a rough way. We just gotta remember it's about the kids. if you can't get along with each other and you got issues with each other or whatever, you still are co-parenting with these babies. They still are your responsibility. You guys have got to get along. You're going to have to deal with each other until they become grown. And even when they become grown, there's going to be times you may need to still come together. When the child is sick or, you know, whatever. Sometimes you still got to come together when they're grown. So you gotta be careful about that. Stop bad mouthing the other parent. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, let's get down to the nitty gritty. What time is it, y'all?
9:08, y'all.
What's the time?
Let's do it.
It's time to
Let's do
get
it.
ill. What's the time?
Time to get ill. 211, 211. JJ got a 211.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, check this out, y'all. 211. Boy, JJ, I tell you, that corner store in your hood is making some money off of you, getting them little old cheapies. But they giving you the buzz.
You making it seem like I'm going to them every day. Don't do that.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, because he drink.
Well,
He
when
do
you
drink
go,
orange juice.
how many 211s
He do drink
did you
orange
buy?
juice.
How many did you buy?
I dare not say.
I know you bought a 6-pack. Quit playing. Okay. Men and women who likes to pee on or at each other during the clap when they ejaculate.
I can't relate to this.
What if she
Next
or
question.
he has a weak bladder and can't
Next
help
question.
it? Is it a turn on or a turn off to be pissed on or pissed off?
Wait. First, you say the person got a weak bladder. Are they doing it on
I
purpose?
say maybe they could have a weak bladder. We don't know, but
Wait a minute. Because you're creating too many
want
scenarios.
me to read it again?
No, it's creating too
No,
many.
we don't even need to talk about this.
Next question.
Yeah.
The thing is, for
Next
those
question.
who like to be peed on,
Who you asking?
Right.
That's what I
man
want
or woman, if you like to be peed on in the midst of the clap while you're ejaculating,
Oh Lord.
You can't pee and ejaculate. You
is
can't
it
pee
a
and
turn on
ejaculate
or
Can't
a
do
turn
the
off?
two.
There's some
You
people
can't
who
do when they
turned
get
on to
peed
that.
on.
You can't pee and ejaculate at the
They
same
do.
time. It's not,
You
it's
sure
not
can't.
possible.
What they do when they
Hey,
get
Donna,
peed on.
hey, Donna, are you asking them? You maybe the question should be asked differently.
How
Are
do
you
you know
saying-
they jacking off when they get peed on? That's
Are
what I'm
you
trying
saying-
to figure out. Where's the
I think what she's trying to say is this. Is a woman squirting? Is that what you asking?
No, I ain't asking about
Next
squirting.
question.
I'm talking about peeing.
I
Some
see
people
what
like
you
to
said.
be peed on.
Cordell, I see what you said. If we ain't talking about squirting, next.
You know
Yeah.
what? Okay, hello. Y'all
None of
just
us
trying,
like
y'all
that.
trying to be really funny. This is not a squirt. This is
I ain't
not
never
a
been
squirt.
peed on. I ain't never peed on nobody.
This is
So,
some people.
right,
Some
that
people
part.
like to pee on each other, and it's
Yeah.
a turn on.
Well, this ain't the
My kid
crowd.
beat on me and that one is 10
No,
months
I'm
old.
asking. I'm just
That's
asking
different.
a question, you guys. I know I didn't say you like to be pissed on. I didn't say that.
I don't know anybody who likes to get peed on.
I
Like,
say
that's not a
men
couple-
or women who like to be peed on during that episode.
But who? How can
Let's call
I
R.
relate?
Kelly.
Can you, in your recollection, can you see that as a turn on or a turn off?
Let's call R. Kelly.
It's a turn off for some people. It ain't a turn off for me. I don't even like being
know
wet
what?
like that.
Y'all always making this complicated. Just answer
It
the question.
is. It's very complicated because we don't relate to this at
Y'all
all.
can't relate to the pissy
No.
on and pissy off.
We don't relate to this
I
at
mean,
all.
just think outside the box. Think outside the box for a moment.
R. Kelly.
Or you
No.
can really answer this by saying, yes, there are some people who think it's a turn on.
Some people
But
do.
I can't put myself in in an imaginable state of somebody. You pissed on me? Which
I mean, if
for
somebody
one,
pissed on
that,
you
but
and it was
why
a
would
turn
I?
on to them, John, it was a turn on to
No,
her.
no, 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 no. Your turn on, you're not even gonna get to the T of turn on if you start pissing on me. It's just not going down.
It ain't going
So
down.
we not gonna know if it's a turn on or not.
I can't.
Well, stop it, JJ. Some people, when they are in the midst of the squirt, some women, the squirt, they say that it's a little bit of pee that come out too.
Okay.
But some men are very into the pee, the squirt.
A little bit of pee on my face. A little bit of what's that
That's
song?
pee.
A
Please
little
don't
bit
ruin
of
that song.
a
That's out of
little bit of
pocket.
pee on my face. A little pee on your face. A little pee in our space. Shoot.
Okay.
Okay, y'all doing too much.
Next
Okay,
question.
I
this
mean,
is serious.
yeah.
Next
Yeah.
question.
Well, it's serious to who?
How y'all gonna
Next
dismiss
question.
a very important question like this on the table talk
Getting peed
show
on
with
is very
Donna
important. Come on, man. Come on.
Next question.
I just want you to
My
know,
deodorant just
since you
came
guys
in. That's
brought up
important.
the squirt thing has a little pee in there. I just want you to know.
Okay.
But you're saying actual pee, right? There's two different things. Are you peeing on somebody or you squirting? Which one is it?
One tastes like piss.
I'm
The
talking
other,
about just pissing on somebody.
Cordell. One tastes like piss. The other tastes like pineapple.
Y'all doing too much. Okay. Now, what about social media? Has social media ruined any of you guys' relationships? Do you know anybody? You know anybody who broke up because of social media? Or have you had a broken relationship or argument with somebody you was with because of social media?
I deleted my partner off of Facebook.
So your partner not on your page no more? And that's because they was kind of not, they couldn't deal with the attention.
They will not be added back.
You know, I want to ask some about that. Because you're with somebody, right? You're in a relationship and you started out being their friend on social media. And then all of a sudden, this person, for whatever reason, maybe you became a little jealous or you saw something you shouldn't have, whatever, they decide to unfriend you. Not block you, but they unfriended you. Now blocking would be something else, but they unfriended.
What kind of blocking? What kind of blocking?
Yeah, they're unfriended and they're blocked off of Facebook.
Too. I mean, isn't that other person supposed to feel some kind of way about that?
I don't care.
And you still with them though?
Yep.
Well, you know, the person always has insecurities.
Huh?
The person had insecurities, right?
I don't know what it was, but they need to get off my Facebook.
Yeah, see, just shut them out.
Yep.
Like on the Chrissy show, she told all the church members, "Get off my face! Don't friend me no."
They will not get back. They will not be added back on.
So is that the thing to do? Is it okay? You still be in love and with that person, you just don't. We just not doing social media together.
I mean, we're friends on other platforms, but I don't do much on those other platforms. I post memes and stuff and I have my family on there, and they crossed the line, and so I will not put them in a position to cross the line again. So I will not add them back on Facebook.
What you think, John?
I don't be on social media like that.
But if you were,
and what if I were what? You said
are you okay with your partner? You're in a relationship and your partner, maybe you didn't even do anything. They just didn't want you on their social sites and they unfriended you. Would that make you feel some kind of way?
You know what? fine with me. I wouldn't even know I was unfriended because
Yeah, some
I
people
don't,
don't do social
I
media.
don't know if I'm on there. I told you I took all them apps and all that junk. No, I watch TikTok videos because I think some of them funny. But other than that, I don't do that. I watch videos. I watch a video, somebody saying you click on it. But to be up there scrolling and being what they call the thing, the wall?
I don't know. Oh yeah,
Is it
going down your.
the wall?
So
Is
you're
that what it's,
saying,
JJ?
okay,
I
They
okay.
don't
call
do
it the
So
that.
timeline now,
it
but
don't make you no
when
mind
Facebook first
if
started,
I
it
she
was
wouldn't
called the
know.
wall.
No, it's
if
not. It
she
wouldn't make
takes
me
you
no
off or
mind.
not. It
It
don't make you no mind. It's
no,
no
it's not that it don't make me no mind. That it wouldn't make me no mind. But the thing is, I wouldn't know if she took me off. Hell, it's probably still a friend request sitting up there waiting for me to accept the friendship.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't care. I don't care about
What
Facebook and all
about you, Gara? Your wife take you off her Facebook page.
that.
Would that bother you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And if you took her off, of course that would bother her too.
Yeah,
Maybe it's different if you're married, right?
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And Cordell,
Yes.
it would bother you?
No, it wouldn't bother me at all. Do your thing. Have fun.
Yep.
Yeah. It wouldn't change your relationship status.
No.
Too
See,
what?
have
Complicated?
fun. Have fun.
Plus, I put it
I
down.
mean, you wouldn't think, some people would think, Ben, would you have a problem with your mate all of a sudden taking you off their Facebook?
I don't want nobody on my Facebook that I'm messing with.
And
I don't want
why?
nobody investigating my life.
Wise decision.
I don't want nobody investigating my life. I don't want to investigate their life. That right there should be a line drawn.
So you
Because
think it
people
would be
fight over stupid stuff.
you think that the social media does cause relationship issues, or do you have to be insecure for it to happen that way?
It's just a person in their mindset. You know, my social media, most of my stuff is business. So, but still, whatever I'm looking on, I had experience because I had somebody was just on a whole nother page. So I didn't want them nowhere around my social media at the end because I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. I can't even breathe without you talking stupid. So that's not my way.
So
like
it's safe to say that a person should just respect that. And like JJ said, he blocked his partner and
more power
unfriended.
to you. That's right.
And it
Probably
just
acting a
is
fool.
what it is. Nobody trips, you don't trip on them, and
Like he said, they crossed the line. It's supposed to be a line that you draw. It's a certain way you don't deal with certain things, and it's certain stuff that shouldn't be happening. And people are so childish and ridiculous nowadays. They do all that. And who wants to be bothered with that?
But what if they didn't cross a line? What if it's just
Then I probably wouldn't trip. But from my experience, once you say something stupid to me, I'm taking you off my social.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking you off. I had a situation. I just put it to you like this. I had a situation where I had relatives on my social media. This fool thought my relatives was my girlfriend around the fucking corner. Now, these relatives is way in fucking Alaska. I don't even know these relatives. And here your ass is acting a fool.
Mm-hmm.
Now my cousin's feeling some kind of way like, what the hell he got going on?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man, I ain't going with that. That's ridiculous.
See, I think people get caught up in their own feelings when they read some that's interpret that way they think. It's not the way the person said it, or it's just the way they think about it. Then they talk to their friends and they have another opinion on opinion on opinion. Everybody got something to say, but they don't know what they're talking about.
right.
It's a big old assumption. It's a big assumption. So no substance. You know what they say? You make an ass out of yourself if you want to.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I felt some type of way. I've wanted to add them back, but I just looked at the initial behavior, and it was out of their character. And it's like, well, if we go through something again, what's gonna stop you from doing it again? And I'm gonna look like a fool because I added you back on social media, and you did the same thing all over again, trying to defame my
Then you
character.
would just take them off again, I guess.
Well, it was so. I'm not gonna go into all the details of what happened, but they deleting them got them to. They don't have that power to
Right.
to link up with my relatives, and because they were friends with my relatives, so you don't have the power to go live.
Well, wouldn't it be okay for them to be friends with your relatives if you're together?
I don't care, but you're not gonna be on my page. You're not gonna tag me in the post or nothing. And then I have my relatives will come for you. So you might not want to get too snazzy on there if you're friends with my relatives, because my relatives will come for you. So you might want to watch what you say.
Mhm.
So to prevent any other mishaps, all I do is share memes on there and video, funny videos. That's it. So, but the fact that they felt the need to go live and act a fool and try to defame my character,
Yeah,
that
I understand. I think it's a
I'm
personal,
pissed off thinking about it.
personal choice.
I'm pissed off just talking about it.
Okay,
And we've long let it go, but it's just like, the reason why was pissed about it is because I would never do that. You know what I mean? I would never do that to them. I would have never did that. I would have never thought to do something like that to them, ever. That's not even if I was that upset, I would have never did that to them. So for them to try to come against me like that, that put a whole nother perspective for me. And no, you will not be added back. That's one thing that's unforgiving. We're supposed to be we were supposed to be doing business on there. So you just took away the opportunity for us to do business on Facebook. That part is over.
Yeah.
Right. And I understand. I understand that.
That's over.
I know some who have a problem.
Work on other platforms, but that's not happening.
Some have things to hide. Some is doing some other stuff they don't need to be doing, and they don't want their partner to be in that. Some just have jealous, insecure partners that is causing it. I mean, what I do with social media and my networking and things I knew, I can't afford to have a jealous, crazy person just, on my sites acting up. I couldn't do that. So they would have
all
to
it
go.
takes. All it takes is one time.
Yeah.
All it takes is one good time.
You have to be very mature about it and secure about
that could have been a conversation that we could have had or something. They regret it now, and we've resolved it now, but the feelings are still fresh because it was only a year ago. But come on now.
Yeah.
Well, it was out of character to do all of that.
Yeah. So, well, it's good that you moved along with it. I just was wanting to know, just hypothetically, because I've heard different stories. People are taking their mates out there and they're being accused of doing things, hiding things. I've seen people have come to me and say, they walked away, their computer screen was up, and I seen them chatting with this chick with big booty Berthas, and they was getting, and I mean, it just depends on what's going on, always stay respectful. I have people hit me up all the time in my inbox, and if I was in a relationship like that, saw my screen up and saw something pop up, they may probably assume something. But I have people hit me up all the time just asking compliments, or are you married? Are you in a relationship? What's going on with you? You get these things. It doesn't mean nothing is going on with me and that person. It's just that I have to set that straight. Trust the fact that I will set that straight, but I can't control people coming at me with compliments and stuff like that, I'm out there. So they're gonna do that. But I have to have that security in knowing that my partner is not tripping out on stuff like that, you know.
Well,
They're
trust is
secure
like
with me and secure with them to say, hey, you know, she's a little in the limelight. She's gonna get this and this and that. I need to support her. I need to be secure about what's going on and trust the fact that she's, you know, trusting what we got. And that's it. That's it.
the
'Cause I'm
trust
not
is
gonna
a
be
lot
going
like
through his
water.
screen, and I'm not gonna, stuff's gotta fall out at me. It gotta fall out and hit me clunk me upside the head. And then I'm gonna be like, whoa, what was that? You know, I'm not gonna go looking in your stuff trying to find nothing. I don't get down like that. You look, you're gonna find some stuff. Just don't go looking. It's just don't look. Why am I, if I don't trust you like that and gotta be digging in your pockets or sneaking on your computer or your laptop or your computer or your what's the name, phone
That's the
and
thing.
all
I'm
that.
open
I'm
to it.
not gonna do all that for what?
That's all you got to do is just ask me. You got a question. You don't have to go. You don't have to snoop.
I'm not looking at,
I'm not afraid to show my phone. I'll give you my phone. You can look through it.
I'm not gonna look. You got your
I
phone,
ain't
you
got
pay
nothing
your
to
bill,
hide.
you
That's
got
the
people
thing.
call you, that's your thing. I just ask that you respect me. Now, Big Booty
Right.
Judy, if me and you live together, sleep together, married, whatever, and Big Booty Judy is calling you at 2:00 every night, the phone waking me up 2-3 o'clock in the morning, the same number as pop, I'm probably gonna want to know who is that. You know, you need to handle that. Some people will continue, they know you in a relationship, they know you doing whatever. You may have kicked it with them before you got into this relationship. You may, you know, whatever, they didn't found out you with somebody, they're gonna test it. Some people will still call and try to cause problems. They're going to try to cause problems between you and who you with, even though you've told them you moved on. They're going to still, you know, and it's, you know, you have to leave that person enough space to deal with that. It's not for you to deal with. If they ask you to deal with it, baby, get on the phone and tell this girl, look, I need you. That's different.
You know what's
Otherwise,
really
you got to respect
interesting?
the fact that they gonna handle that. They gonna deal with it.
What I found that really interesting in my life, what happens, the person that's probing and looking and probing and doing this and that, they're the ones doing it. They feel guilty. They gotta find
part.
something that you're doing now because they feel guilty.
Yeah.
So their insecurities, their guilt is trying to impose their will on you.
You're absolutely right about that. It is usually a person, especially one who's always accusing you or who's always snooping. They're usually looking for, like Cordell said, a justification for what they're doing. They're trying to find something on you. They assuming that you probably doing something too. You see what I'm saying? And so they're all in your stuff trying to get, hey, I know they doing whatever because I'm out here, I'm messing with these honeys and these honeys got men at home and they doing woo, they getting at me. So who, I know my girl is woo, and they all up in her stuff because what? Because of what they're doing. So you have to be aware of that too. When a person out of the blue starts accusing you of all kinds of stuff, out of the blue and in your stuff, digging in your pants, looking in your drawer, checking out your phone, looking in your computer, wanting your passwords. Y'all been together 2 years, all of a sudden now they want your passwords. You ain't never wanted my passwords. Why you want them now?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'd be like, huh? Why you want my password? Why now? So anyway, jive all that. But
Got a little Jody coming through. I see little Jody. Yeah, little Jody after a little job.
Jody still.
I see Jody trying to rub on your
Jody's
booty
still connected
at
to
the
mama.
Christmas party.
No Jody. No
Yeah,
Jody.
that Christmas party is what caused a whole lot of trouble too, boy.
What Christmas party?
Oh man, folks be having these little Christmas parties and they little office situation get exposed, and that's when people start losing their mind.
Well, that's another topic too for closer to Christmas. But I just know some partners don't even want to take their mate to their Christmas parties at work because they don't want to expose you to that side of them. That because they have a different persona at work per se than they do.
Like the
but
family
but
that
if you don't
prays.
have nothing to hide, if I
At the
ain't
top
got
of Perry
nothing to
Brook,
hide and
right
I ain't doing nothing wrong, my man can come wherever. Look, hey, unless me and the girls just got a girl night or something like that going, he welcome to do whatever. Why wouldn't I want to bring
tell
him
him on the
around?
Christmas party night it's you and the girls going
For what?
out.
Huh?
Me and the girls going out. You going to the Christmas party.
Sometimes girls do. I just talked to one of my friends the other day, and her best friend was going to a Christmas party. She was going to her friend's Christmas party with her. Sometimes you do that. That's okay. But I mean, for the most part, you're gonna be.
But you asked her, why is somebody checking on your emails and stuff? Because they feeling some kind of way. Folks start getting a feeling at a certain time. They're like, something is going on.
Usually, like Cordell said, usually it's because they're doing something themselves, or all of a sudden there's been
or they know
shift,
you doing something,
or it's been a shift, and they feel like you're cheating on them or something.
Something is different,
and they become insecure. Maybe you're not taking them out enough. Maybe you're not dating them. Maybe you're not taking them to Christmas functions. Maybe you're not doing those things, but they see you doing them with everybody else. So they're going to feel some kind of way. This is your partner. Of course, they're going to feel some kind of way, right? I would think so.
Make you feel some type of way. Some type of way.
Unless, now you got some of these relationships where they both go this way. Everybody do their own thing. And then they come together and they do whatever. But they do their own thing. They don't travel together. They don't go out on dates. They just do their own thing. Now, why? I mean,
what's up, Gareth?
I don't know what that's about, but usually people are together because they love doing certain things together. I believe in giving a person space. Yeah, he gonna want to do his thing with his dude sometime. Yeah, he gonna want to do some things without you sometime. But for the most part, y'all gonna be coming together a lot. So you ain't gonna even be feeling like you losing out. When he say, "Oh, I'm going out with," okay, baby, I'll see you when you get back. It ain't no big thing. But if he doing it all the time, what you say, Gareth?
They make me henpecked.
He may be henpecked.
Yeah.
The dude may be henpecked.
Yeah.
Possibly. It could be a lot of different scenarios. I mean, we don't know. People got their own thing and rhyme and reason of why, but that's why it's important to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do when you come together in these relationships or marriage and stuff like that, or relationship. Do what you're supposed to do. You got to meet your mate halfway, and don't put them in a situation to feel insecure about things, to be questioning things, to start doing things out of the norm, checking up in your stuff because they feel in some kind of way. It's just ridiculous. You shouldn't have to go through that. And if you notice that in the beginning with someone, that you probably need to run. That's a red flag. If they doing that early on and y'all just now getting down and they all up in your stuff, that's a big red flag.
Yeah, get your Nikes. Put on your Nikes.
I mean, I've had that before. I've had you just go to the bathroom, come back first, and all up in your phone. It's like,
damn, all in your phone.
So why you in my phone? Okay, and it made you really start looking at some things, and I mean, they couldn't really answer why, but it's like, Okay, why? Okay, now I see this gonna be a problem, Captain. This gonna be a problem. Because I ain't never touched your phone. Why you in my phone? You know.
I was just
So,
trying to get a 911 number real quick.
oh shit. They could have pulled out their own phone and got a
I,
911.
I was just trying. I was using your Google, because your Google worked better than
It was
mine. I
just
wasn't getting
so
on the stuff.
inviting. It was
Yeah,
laying there in the middle of the bed.
Oh
and
no, I wouldn't do that.
they
I
just
have
couldn't
my
help
whole story
themselves.
ready.
I went to the bathroom and it's like, whoa, her phone is beeping. Ooh, let me see who it is. Oh, whoa. I just wouldn't. And I guess I'm just a rare breed. I
got a new
I just
phone
don't
number,
do
baby.
that.
I just want to
I
put
don't
in your
do that.
phone.
I don't go in
That's
your
all.
stuff. I don't go on your stuff. And somebody questioned me one time. I remember some years ago, I had a person that left their wallet by mistake. I put the wallet in the drawer and I called and said, you left your wallet. Now, one time did I open up that wallet, look in that wallet, observe anything about that wallet other than put it in the drawer. And I had told somebody else this. They said, you lying. You know you went all up in there. Even the person who came to get the wallet was questioning, oh, you was in my wallet. No, never opened it, never. I don't do that. There's no reason to do that. That's your stuff.
Once you leave your wallet out,
but I don't need to go in your stuff.
But even if you did, what's it to him? Because once you leave your wallet somewhere it ain't supposed to be in the first place, it's public domain. He was lucky it was left with you.
We was cool like that. It's just no reason. What am I looking for? What am I gonna do? I'm looking for credit cards. I'm gonna take some of their money. I'm looking for numbers. I mean, what am I looking for? That's their personal thing. It is, that's like, their wallet. Now, if they would have called it, when I let them know they left a wallet, and if they would have said, well, Donna, can you look in there and see if I might have left my, I don't know, AAA card or something, whatever. Then I'll go through the wallet. That's what they asked me to do.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, there's no reason for me to go through your stuff.
It's like when a woman asks me to look through her purse. I'm not looking through the purse. I'm grabbing the whole purse and I'm bringing it straight to you. You go through that purse. It's the same thing.
I don't want nothing. I don't want you to say nothing was taken. Nothing was. I don't want to see nothing I ain't supposed to see. Whatever. That's your situation. So I want the same respect. Don't go digging through my purse. It ain't nothing in there but a bunch of junk anyway. But don't go digging through my purse unless I ask you to.
I don't care if you ask me to. I'm bringing it to you. Here you go. Here's your purse.
But everybody is not like that. Some people look for an opportunity. I know some folks do go to bed. They all up in his pants pocket. They in his wallet. They in his phone. Don't let him leave nothing there because they gonna show. I know some folks that and they be all up in it. I'll be like, why you was looking at his stuff? Look, he left it right there. Why not? Mm-hmm. I know he got American Express, Discover. He got a Chase, this and that. He got a business. He got a black card. He got this. They be knowing all the business. It's like, how do you know all that?
I'm gonna Discover an American Express my ass back to your house so I can get my wallet.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, girl, why you all up in that man's stuff? This stuff, but I know folks who, and maybe some men do that too. I know some men that then went all up in her purse and her phone and all that too. I mean, I know a story that was told to me that somebody went in a dirty clothes hamper and was looking at undies and stuff. I mean, people got things they do.
Damn.
Hey, if you don't trust nobody, just walk away. You don't trust me? I'm done.
If it ain't no trust there, why even be look?
Yeah, so I'm done.
You just need to be done with it. If you can't trust me, we starting off like this, we ain't gonna be able to build.
Why can't I just go on your purse? What's wrong?
No, you don't.
I can't just look in there.
If I ask you, if I say, dear,
you let me all in your panties. Why
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna say, dear. I'm gonna say, dear.
You on some whole other mess.
If she down there taking care of you or whatnot, why she can't look in your wallet? Damn. What you got in your water that
I
you
think
hide?
that it's a respect factor. Regardless of how deep you got it, even being married, I can see if you're doing the laundry and you're looking in the pants pocket before you put his pants in the washing machine or her jean pocket. That's different. You're doing the laundry. You're supposed to check things like that. But to be going into someone's private stuff, which they may not have nothing to hide, but it's just the fact that it's theirs. You don't need to be just.
So how long before you can go in it then?
You don't need to, unless they ask you. This is just my personal opinion. Unless you ask me to go into something that's private of yours, I'm not going in it.
Okay. Even after 2, 3, 4 years, even after you married.
What am I looking for?
Yeah, you just want to have access.
I have access. I have you. I have access. And I know that if I have you in that way, I should trust you, because I wouldn't have never got into something on that level with you if I didn't. And you should trust me. And if you left something out and I just see it or whatever, that's different. But for me to be digging into your belongings just because I'm being sneaky, or I want to see what's in here, what he doing, what's going on, what's in this thing. Why?
I want to see what you got going on. I want to see if you nasty as I think you is.
You know what?
Grown
folks out there, we enjoyed you guys this evening. This is what we do every Sunday. We do some table talk, grown folk. We bring it to you in any kind of way. Ain't no telling what we may sway. We may be talking about anything on any given day.
This one was kind of raw.
Is that right? Is that right?
Today was kind of raw.
What you say, JJ?
Today was kind of raw today. With a little
Today
bit
was
more.
raw. Yeah. You bought it raw. Sometimes
hold on, Garrett
say raw. I'm not going.
Garrett trying to say something.
Okay, what you say, Garrett?
I don't even pick up a purse.
I didn't pick up a purse.
I no, not.
Oh, you don't pick up a purse?
No.
Don't pick up her purse, Garrett.
No.
I'll be in the purse in a minute.
And she shouldn't pick up your
looking
wallet.
Around.
Unless you ask her or she asks you, baby, can you get my wallet out my purse?
Your purse.
Oh, okay, baby, I got
What's going on with you? You acting weird.
You get the wallet for her and that's it. You don't dig all in there looking all
No.
Get a wallet for her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Babe, can you give me that number that's in my wallet right quick right there? Or babe, can you go on and get that $100 bill out of my wallet and go on to the mall? I know you and your girlfriend going out once. I'll be like, okay, boo. Okay, thank you, daddy. Then I'm gonna go in your wallet then, because you asked me to go get the $100 bill, right? But I'm not gonna be just all up in your stuff.
Right.
That's respect. Right? Respect gets what respect gives. You have to respect one another. Just because you married or you in a relationship with somebody, do you stop being respectful?
No.
Never. You still have to be respectful. That's why a lot of people are single and will be until the end of the days, because they still got a warped mindset. Okay, you mine now. I got it. I ain't gotta respect you no more. Do you? What's yours is mine. What's mine is yours. I'm going all in your stuff. It's still a certain level of respect that you have to give one another. Okay? You don't need to go in the dirty clothes sniffing on my undies. You don't need to.
No.
Don't do that, please. Don't do that. Okay. But anyway, y'all, it's been nice. We've had a good time. I appreciate you guys. What's next Sunday? Are we getting close to Christmas? What's next Sunday?
Yep. 2 more weeks.
Okay, so we'll be here next Sunday. We're going to still be able to do the 7:30 show. I'm still on 7:30 until I go back to work, which will be sometime in January. So, I'll be able to still roll with this with the 7:30 start. So I want to thank everybody who's been a part of what we do. Thank you for being here, my panel, JJ, Gara, John, Ben, and Cordell. It's been a blast. I'm glad to see you guys here. You guys are so appreciated. You're so on point. And every now and again, a lady or two come on through. Hey, y'all be leaving me here to roll this boat by myself. I can do it, but you know, it'd be nice to see some honeys up in here sometime. You know what I'm saying? So I'll see y'all next time. Thank you.